Yo, what's good? It's the boy DDViews, and heavy spoilers for Attack on Titan the finale, you have been warned. So it's been a couple of weeks since I paid over $100 and compared the TV version to the Blu-ray, and I must admit there are some really nice changes. I have pointed out 9 major changes that I think look considerably better from TV to Blu-ray, so without further ado, let me rank all 9 best Blu-ray changes. Number 9. I really like this scene because you truly see the horror that is the rumbling. The Colossal Titans are all covered in darkness, still marching through the flames. You have one completely destroyed on the ground. It's just a really haunting image just to look at. As well as this scene, there were other moments in Chapter 2 Sinners from this sequence of the last of Marley trying to destroy the rumbling, which had better explosions in my opinion. At number 8, we have... What makes this scene considerably superior to the TV is that you truly see the devastation, the ferocious power that is the God of Destruction. The newly animated explosion truly highlights why the Colossal Titan is the most devastating Titan to own. At number 7 we have... Something about the hair flowing as his head starts to fall down looks oddly satisfying. The TV version looked more sporadic, a little bit messy, but the Blu-ray has a clean and smooth look to it. As well as this scene, removing the blur was also a huge plus, as you do see more of his Doomsday Titan head. At number 6 we have... Excluding the fact that the Blu-ray dimmed the ocean floor, in this scene, everything else looks amazing. From the sky to the water being reanimated, an overall visually appealing scene. At number 5 we have... What I like about this scene is that not only did the Blu-ray add more detail to Colossal Titan Armin's face, increasing the saturation and brightness, but the Blu-ray lowered the frame rate a little bit, so the CGI looks more like it's animated traditionally, which in my opinion is a really nice touch. At number 4 we have... This is the type of frame you put up on a wall. This is one of the few times where I really liked the addition of the blur filter, giving off a cinematic 300-esque vibe as our eyes are focusing on the Warhammer Titan and Levi Ackerman. I love how they not only saturated the scene more in the Blu-ray, but they also readjusted some of the lighting. The scenes especially give off a really Hollywood-esque cinematic vibe, and as I said in my original video covering this scene, it makes sense that this scene in particular is more saturated and colourful, as the entire world for the first time is finally experiencing some sort of peace. Seeing characters like Reiner, Annie, Armin, Connie, Jean, Peak all in the same room together without biting each other's heads off is giving me season 1 vibes, as that was the last time we saw all of these characters together being buddy buddies, and back in those days the colour saturation was through the roof. in season 1. So it feels like a nice callback to those bright, early, happy, hopeful days. At number 2, we have this scene. I've talked about this scene to death, but what can I say? It looks beautiful, it looks a lot better. Armin looking like a Chad, all grown up, looking like the leader he was always meant to be. But finally coming in at number 1 and the best Blu-ray changes of the entire volume are the ending credits. Like in my previous video, everything about these changes look amazing. From Mikasa visiting Eren's grave on a cold winter day, showing that she is still dedicated and devoted to him, to the civilians, cars, flying cars, and other flying machinery, to the beautiful landscape of Paradise Island just growing larger. The Blu-ray version, especially this scene, which shows an even more futuristic Paradise Island, which could be potentially set tens of thousands of years into the future, furthering the point that Eren's friends lived a long, happy life, their grandkids, their great-grandkids, and many, many generations to come. The bombing of Paradise Island, the explosions, the flames, everything in the Blu-ray is just intensified, furthering the point that it didn't really matter whether or not Eren wiped out 80% of the world or 100%. Human beings will continue to be human beings. And honestly, I don't think there is anyone better to explain this ending than Erwin Smith.
人類が一人以下まで減れば、人同士の争いは不可能になります。
But those are the 9 changes that I personally think are the best changes. Tell me in the comments down below, what did you guys think of this? What is your favorite change? And what is your least favorite change? Tell me. Like for more anime videos, updates and all that jazz, as well as future TV versus Blu-ray comparisons. Thanks for watching. A boy dude review signing out.